Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to share an opinion about War Thunder that might be controversial. There are tons of videos out there that say slightly different things about the same premise, and that is making silver lions in War Thunder. But first, if you enjoy the grind in War Thunder, hit that like button and leave a car emoji in the comments.
If you don't like the War Thunder grind,
leave a thumbs down emoji, but still smash that like button. Or if you don't have an opinion on War Thunder's grind or the game itself, leave any emoji you want in the comments, but just make sure to hit that like button, all for the sake of engagement. Alright, let's get back to it. Everyone has a tactic or a lineup that they recommend. There are literally tons of videos on YouTube about which vehicle to use or which lineup to use, which tree to focus on to make the most silver lions in as short a time as possible. And while most of those videos are in fact helpful in some way, I take issue with two facts that aren't harped on enough in any of those videos. The first is that War Thunder and its vast tech trees is not a game that can be traditionally ground out. Grinded? Ground? So what I mean to say is that grinding War Thunder is not a sprint, and it's not even a marathon. It's really an ultra marathon, granted a highly enjoyable one to many people. I fully concede that premium vehicles and premium account time certainly makes the grind in War Thunder easier. But ultimately, for most of us, if not all of us, no amount of premium vehicles in your inventory or no amount of premium account time can make up for the fact of a game that's not enjoyable. And that brings me to my second point and the focus of this video. When it comes down to it, War Thunder is a game that's meant to be played and enjoyed. And in my opinion, the best way to make silver lions is to find a mid-tier section of a tech tree that you really enjoy playing, that you can spend hours playing without a care in the world, and regularly go back to that lineup to make you silver lions. Now, I've played through all of the tech trees in War Thunder, and while I don't have all of them up to top tier, the only tech tree that is below BR77 at this point is China, which is at 5.3. And the reason I state that is to illustrate that fun can be had across the board in War Thunder in any of the tech trees. Now, to be fair to everyone out there, I focus on ground RB. I really don't have much of an opinion on air trees. While I do enjoy flying, I'm not that good at it. So I can't grind out air, I can't sit and play air, because I'm just not great at it. Keeping that in mind, I enjoy two particular playstyles in War Thunder. The first are highly mobile vehicles that have troll-like primary weapons. Quick examples are the Fox in the British tree, the BTR-80 in the Russian tree. The second playstyle I enjoy is a more traditional FIAC tank, like the IS-3, or the T-29, or the T-34. So let me run through some examples of the tech trees that I highly enjoy playing, and that I could play for hours and make tons of silver lions with. So starting right off with the US tech tree. 6.7, T-34, M50, T-26E1, this basically the Super Pershing. I have the M109 up tiered in this because I enjoy playing it, just as an example. But pretty much in the United States, for me, it's 6.7 to 7.7. BR7 has the T92, which is an absolute favorite vehicle of mine in this game. The M46 helped me grind out the mid-tiers in the US tree, which for me was at this point 2.5, 3 years ago. And you can see I have some premiums mixed in here. The T29 is just one of my absolute favorite tanks of all time outside of War Thunder, so that's why I have that. 7.7, I have a couple of premiums, but also the XM800. And as I said, I concede that premium vehicles and premium account time do help, but I don't play vehicles I don't enjoy. And that's really what it comes down to with War Thunder. Play something that you enjoy. Moving to Germany, for me, my lineup at 6.0 is incredibly fun to play. 3 Panthers and an M109 all day. 6.7, 3 Tiger 2s and an M41 all day. Moving to Russia, Russia has a lot of lineups that I enjoy playing, but in particular, 7.0, 7.3, 8.3, and 8.0 all have a variation of the vehicles that I enjoy playing. Great Britain, and I can't believe I'm saying this because for those of you who follow me on TikTok, you might have seen my most watched TikTok in my entire TikTok channel is a huge hate TikTok on how much I dislike the British tree. See, this is what I'm talking about, the British tanks, dude. Slow as balls, no protection. That was made at this point over a year ago, and they've done a lot of changes to the British tree that have made it significantly more enjoyable. And frankly, one of the best lineups in the game right now, in my opinion, ignoring this plane in front of you, is Britain 7.7. The Fox, the Eland 90, and the Conqueror. 3 of my absolute favorite vehicles to play in this game right now. And very easy for me to just sit for an hour, 2 hours, and just bring in the silver lions. Japan, 8.3 and 6.3. I could play both of those sections of the tech tree for hours. France, in my opinion, France 6.7 to France 8.3 and even 8.7, in my opinion, are incredibly enjoyable. I could play any one of those bits of the tech tree for days, weeks even, and just have fun. And I'm good enough with them that I can bring in plenty of silver lions. Sweden at what is it? It's 8.3 or 8.0 and 8.7? 8.0 and 8.7? Again, two chunks of the tech tree that are very, very enjoyable to play. The Saab 105 at 8.3 is one of the most enjoyable cast planes in the game. And of course, Oxford wants to be involved in the content. All the time, Phantom Kitty. All the time. Thank you. Israel? Its starter lineup at 6.0 with the M51s is just a blast to play. The shells it fires are just lol-tastic. And yes, you can quote me on that. The only reason I'm not going to talk about China and Italy is because, frankly, I haven't played enough of the trees to find something I enjoy yet. And that's not to say that those trees won't have something enjoyable for me to play. Not going to lie to you. I love the R3. But the R3 has been moved up in tiers so much that it's affected my fun when I play it. So as I said at the beginning of the vid, I might get some hate for this opinion. I might even be called stupid, but I'm okay with that because I feel very strongly that the best way to make silver lions in this game is to have fun. Because in having fun, you don't notice how long you've been sitting there. And all of a sudden you look up and you see you've made 1, 2, maybe even 3 million silver lions. Just sitting there having a blast. All right, so this was a short video. If you want to see more content, I stream War Thunder Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. I've also got plenty of other War Thunder videos on my channel. Please explore those. I hope to see you at a stream. Hope to see you in the comments. And until next time,